In 1314, Philip IV of France died at the height of French power. Within 14 years, his entire dynasty was gone, one king after another. Louis X of France, Philip V of France, and Charles IV of France ruled briefly and died without a surviving male heir. For more than 3 centuries, the Capetians had avoided this exact situation through disciplined succession. Now the system failed, and France faced a question it had not had to answer since 987. Who has the right to be king? 2 candidates emerged. The closest male relative in the Capetian line, Philip VI of France, and a man with a stronger direct blood claim through his mother, Edward III of England, the King of England. Here's the problem. If Edward became King of France, the 2 most powerful kingdoms in Western Europe would be united under one ruler. The French nobility refused to accept it. They turned to an old Frankish legal tradition, later called Salic law, and declared that the crown could not pass through a woman. That decision crowned Philip VI in 1328 and denied Edward III. Here's the line that defines this moment. The 100 Years' War didn't begin with an invasion. It began with a legal argument. At first, Edward accepted the decision. Then tensions rose. Confiscated lands, trade disputes, feudal obligations. By 1337, Edward made his move. He claimed the French crown, not as a rebellion, as his right. What followed wasn't just a war, it was a test of everything the Capetians had built. Central power, royal legitimacy, national identity. Because for the first time, France faced an enemy who wasn't just trying to take land, he was trying to take the throne. In the next episode, we begin the war itself, and see how England wins the early victories, why France nearly collapses, and how the strongest monarchy in Europe suddenly looks fragile. If you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart History for Dumb Times.